Hello and welcome. You're watching FII. I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor. Now, vaccination, getting a slot and appointment for it. Have you also been struggling with it? Well, I, for starters, had to struggle with it and my entire family along with it for at least a week. What we did was get in a registration, which was fairly easy to do on the CoWIN website, by the way. Registration is not a problem. It's getting a slot and appointment, which is turning out to be a challenging issue. I had to give my registration code to at least 5 of my family members, ask them to sit all day in front of their laptops and try and see who wins the fastest finger first contest. But then I got it. Then I heard that there are some jugars that can be done when it comes to the vaccination process. And my friend Rubina actually introduced me to it. Take a look at all these tips. You might need a pen and paper to note them down.
Now, India's tech-savvy youth is, however, turning to technology to solve the inadequacies of the CoWIN app. One solution is the website under45.in. Now, set up by Chennai-based Bertie Thomas, the website provides a list of Telegram channels that can give you instant notifications when vaccination slots open up. The service makes use of a script that checks the official CoWIN API for the latest vaccination slots. The moment slots open up, it sends a notification via Telegram channels for individual districts. All a user has to do is sign up for Telegram and subscribe to the channel for a particular district. Second, getjab.in. Now, it's another such solution that does the same but relies on email alerts instead. Then there is Paytm, which has integrated a vaccine finder in its app store and will notify you once a slot is available. There's also Healthify Me operated Vaccinate Me, which has also implemented the API into their app to encourage vaccine adoption, easy for signing up. Then there is My Government Corona Help Desk bot on WhatsApp, which offers information on vaccine centers but not availability. But the government has, however, issued fresh guidelines that limit the number of times the API, which is the application programming interface, can be polled. Additionally, the data is now cached and can be up to 30 minutes old, which makes a lot of these notification websites redundant. With the sheer volume of people looking for vaccines, a 30-minute delay can mean the difference between getting a vaccine or not.
So you heard some of the tips over there. So what all these portals are basically doing for you is alerting you that these are the centers which have stocks, and thus you can go there and book your slot and get an appointment. However, you still have to sit and still again play the game of fastest finger first to ensure that you actually make it. As more and more people get aware about it, there are going to be lesser and lesser slots as well. But we really hope this is something that we'll manage to overcome in the coming days. But also, there are some people who've banned some other jugaad and some of those who haven't really and still struggling. We thought on the program today we'll speak to some of them. I have with me first up Neelam. Neelam is somebody who couldn't get vaccinated so far, has been trying very hard. And Neelam actually wrote to us saying that she's willing to travel to Calcutta, to Delhi, wherever it takes really to just get that jab. And Neelam, I understand and I hear a lot of frustration in what you're saying. Take us through what all have you tried and what did not work clearly?
So first of all, of course, you said out very rightly about the fastest finger first thing. My first shot was with the CoWIN app or the website. I tried my best, but nothing seemed to work. I live in Hyderabad. And till date, if I go to the website, I don't see anything open for 18 plus, or none of the hospitals have it. Like initially when I tried to do it, I could see at least slots available for 45 up, but beyond that, like as days are passing, I don't see anything available. So I am a little confused, and I've tried to speak to a lot of people that if the vaccines are not available, then why did the registration start? And I mean, is it because we need data that these are the number of vaccines that we need, or is it just to have that whole traffic on the website? I don't understand. I'm just opening a question. I don't know. So yeah, and I've been hearing from a lot of my friends in Delhi and other parts of India that they're managing the vaccine from somewhere, and we're all from the same age group. So of course, I will be alarmed at why am I not being able to manage it and others are getting it. So I'm willing to travel. But again, I mean, I'll have to carry that risk of probably getting infected and then getting the vaccine. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So yeah.
I mean, my advice to you is clearly don't get on a flight right now. Especially, no matter how desperate you are for a vaccine, try the tips that we've just shared, that Rubina has shared. Try that out and see if that helps. Otherwise, you write back to us and let's see what we can do to help you out with your vaccination slot as well. All right, thanks for sharing your...
These tips that are there, I mean, it should be open for all. Like, I wouldn't know this till till I heard you today. So that's something that, yes, everybody should know. And I think this should not be something that is about privilege. This should be available to everybody. And I think everyone deserves it.
Right. And in fact, you talk about privilege. There are those who don't even have access to internet. So imagine what they are going through altogether. We'll talk about that also on the program. But thank you, Neelam. And good luck. We hope you get your slot. And since it seems to be based on luck anyways, these days the struggle is so real for you, for me, for everybody really out there. Next up, we have Damini Krishna joining us.